I did make some notes. I'm a little nervous, so bear with me.
Don't mess it up, buddy. Don't mess it up.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mike. I have been friends with Patrick for about 10 years now. We'll get into that a little bit. First of all, Kelly, as Jess said, you do look beautiful. And you think, Pat, you know, whatever. As a man, I can definitely say today is a very sad day. As Kelly, who is beautiful inside and out, is officially off the market. I can also say all the women in the world probably think today is just another day. Alright, now I can go to the notes, sorry. In all seriousness, there comes a time in everyone's life when they meet their soulmate, you know, the person they know they'll spend the rest of their lives with, the person that, you know, they truly love with all their heart. And for Patrick, that moment came 10 years ago when he met me. So I've been friends with Pat for 10 years, as I said. Patrick, myself, and most of us in the wedding party met at a place called the Zoo, University of Massachusetts in Amherst.
Sylvan!
I know this is a big UMass crowd over there.
It's all about Sylvan.
My freshman year, me and my roommate, James, over here, we lived together in a place called Sylvan, which... If you've ever been to UMass, it's a place where nobody wants to live. It's where they stick all the, I hate to say it, but older people who go back to college. But we made the best of it. My first night in school, me and Jim were looking for, you know, other fellows that were interested in, you know, higher education as we were. And we walked down the hall and we stumbled upon Patrick. You know, and we walked into his room, and he was sitting there in his bucket hat. For those of you who don't know what a bucket hat is, Pat used to wear this hat every day, morning, noon, night. He actually slept in it. It's kind of like a fisherman's hat. And everyone at UMass knew him as Pat in the Hat. You know what? Whatever works for you, buddy. Anyway, for that first night, you know, I knew it was going to be a good friendship. After college, we lived up and down the East Coast, literally. He called me one day, and he was living in Orlando at the time. He said, "Hey, buddy, you know, I need a roommate." I was in Boston, and I paused, and then like 10 seconds later, he goes, "Listen, I'll buy you a plane ticket." I was like, "You sold me." So I moved down to Florida, and we lived there for a while. Came back to Quincy, Austin, like yada yada yada. You know, most of the wedding party, we know Patrick as Rizzy. That's his nickname. Basically, where it comes from, if you've ever seen the movie Boiler Room, there's a line in the movie where two friends are talking, and one says to the other, I'll edit it. One says to the other, talking about the Ferrari that one of them bought, and it's yellow, and he thinks she should buy a red one, so he said, you know, stuff is yellow, Rizzy is the color, boy, that's totally edited. If you've ever seen the movie, you know. But that was Patrick's favorite quote, and he said it probably 10 times a day, all day. So his nickname became Rizzy. But, you know, my favorite color is red, for many different reasons. Red actually, to me, stands for strength, honor, loyalty, love.
North Attleboro.
And Patrick is definitely a kid who holds all his qualities. He's strong for his family and his friends. He's loyal. He's one of the most loyal guys I've ever known in my life. And And love, I mean, he loves his friends and family, and most of all, Kelly, more than anything in the world. So I think the nickname is very appropriate. It turned out to be anyway. I mean, I don't know where it came from. As far as Kelly's concerned, Kelly and I, we met at my birthday party function about 3 years ago, right? We were bowling, which me and my friends love to do. We were at Jillian's in Boston, and Kelly came along, and I knew from, you know, the moment that I was going to like her, because if she could put up with me and my friends in the bowling alley, then she's a trooper. You know, she wasn't very good, but who is? No one's really good at bowling except my buddy Joe. You know, she gave it her all. Kelly's one of probably the most sweetest, kind-hearted people I've ever met. She always has a smile on her face, no matter what the situation is. If you're having a bad day, she'll always cheer you up. One time that I can remember in particular is I was having a really tough time, and I spent the night, me and Pat went out for a few drinks, just a few, and I spent the night at their house, and Kelly was away for the weekend. And the next morning, I woke up on the couch, you know, in my clothes that I had the night before, and Pat took a picture of me. And he emailed it to Kelly for some reason, I don't know why. And Kelly wrote back in her, I can just do her voice. And then, ew, Mikey, you look stinky. And I don't really know how somebody looks stinky, but apparently I did. And you know what? She was right. I mean, and most of the time in my normal fashion, if I was anybody else, I would respond with my usual grr. But I didn't, because you know, she said it in her way, which was sincere, honest. You know, and she didn't mean any harm by it. That's just Kelly. And you know what? It put a smile on my face, and that's why I love her. She always puts a smile on my face. You know, one thing that bonds me and most of my friends is that we don't have any brothers. I have a brother, but he's 20 years younger than me, so we don't really bond. I consider Patrick my brother. I always have. And now I'm happy that I can call Kelly my sister. Truly. I love you both, and I wish you nothing but happiness. Everyone please raise your glass. And here's to Pat and Kelly. Nothing but health, wealth, and happiness. Salud.